If you want to go from this to this, watch this video. Hey, this is Bob here, and I'm going to show you how to take your window out and oil or lubricate the channel balance. There's two, there's one on each side. It's very easy to do. Sometimes, you know, if the clips, I'll show you when I take the channel balance out, but sometimes the clips on each end will break, and or the spring inside will get all rusted, and you'll know if it needs to just be replaced. They're about like 10 to 15 bucks a piece, and there's a place online, if you do a search for channel balance, window channel balance, there's pretty much one place that sells them. My home is in South Florida, so at least for me, that's where I found there was just one place that had them. So anyway, let's get to it. The first thing you need to do is on each side of the window, there's these clips. Okay, and what you need to do is just you slide it up. So when you slide it up, the bottom of the clip kind of comes out. And what happens is when you raise the window, it'll catch the window frame, and you just slide the window up, and the channel balance will stay down here in the bottom part of the window. There's one on each side. You may need to use a screwdriver to get mine just kind of push up. I've done this a few times, so they're loose, but if it's hard to push up, just use a screwdriver and just kind of pull it up. So now just raise the window up. Okay, and then you push the window over to one side. Okay, you see the channel balance is it's right here. It's caught. It's held in place by this clip here. Okay, there's one on each side. So this is what we're going to be doing right here, is we're going to, now like I said, the clips I was talking about on each end of this channel balance here, there's these plastic clips. Let me see if I can get that down there. Okay, there's the bottom clip. And sometimes over the years these things break, and I'll also show you how to identify your channel balance for what you need. There's a number, there's a on mine there was a 4-digit number, and basically it tells you the load that it can handle, the weight, and the length. Alright, so I'll take one out. Okay, so what you have to do is there's a spring in here. Okay, and there's tension here because it's trying to like as if there was a window still attached here. So it wants to go up, but the clip's holding it in place. So what you need to do is you just push down. Okay, and you just kind of work it out of there. Okay, it kind of goes in at an angle. One side goes in first, and then so what you pull one side out, and then you can kind of get it out of there. And then, like I said, there's tension on this, so I'm slowly raising it out. And I'll show you this is kind of the hardest part of it, because you need to get that clip off there. It'll come out. Okay, there we go. Make sure I can see this on. Okay, so there's the clip. Okay, And then now we'll go out to the garage and I can show you what this whole piece looks like. Okay, so basically what I do is I take some silicone spray. Now again, this is basically if you want to try to avoid purchasing a new, like I said, if none of the clips are broken, you know, if it looks like it's kind of like something that you can get away with. I did this with several windows, and it seems to be working. The windows were very hard to raise. They were just, you know, sticking very badly. And I did try to spray some silicone into the track without taking anything apart. But basically, it's this part that goes so up and down when you raise the window. And I'll demonstrate that now. So imagine this is in the side in the clip, and then it's this pulley system. Okay. Over the years, it just gets, you know, it's where it needs a little lubrication. Alright, so what I did was just coat the spring, okay, and then the pulley here. I try not to do too much because I don't want to really saturate this nylon wire that much. But when I was searching online, I never really saw anything that looked more like a repair to these things than just a replacement. I saw a lot of videos on how to replace them, but I don't think I saw one video on how to do this. So, oops, that's all right. Okay, and then now I've already done this on this one, so it's pretty good. Just kind of work it. You know, and after you try this, I mean, you can always try it, and then if it doesn't seem like it's going to work, you know, you put it back in. Like I said, these are like, depending on the size you need, they're like $10 to $15. They even sell, if you wanted to do it, they sell the things for the little rivets. You can actually pop these out and replace these clips, but I did not want to mess with any of that, so I figured I would just buy the whole piece, and I did that on several of the windows. The way to identify these things is there's a number on here. Let me see if I can get this in closer. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. Maybe it'll show up. There's a number right here. This one says 3020. Okay? That's the number you need when you go online. You'll know what I mean when you start searching. Like I said, there's pretty much one place that sells these. Well, at least for my window. These are for... my house was built in 1983, and these are what work for my windows. So anyway, just lubricate it, work it back and forth. I know my kitchen window was like the worst. It was like, because not only do you have to lean up over the sink, which, you know, you don't have a lot of leverage there, and it was always very hard to open. And we never really opened it that much because it was just a pain in the butt to open. So I took out the channel balances and did this exact thing. Put them back in, raised the window, moved it back and forth, got it all, seemed like it was working good. Put it back in, and the window works perfect. So this is what worked for me. So I'm going to go put them back in now. Alright, so you take, you're going to take this little hook, And there's a notch in here. You're going to get it to where you can feel it clip back in there. You feel it push in. And you just slide this down. You want to go down past the hook or the clip on the side that you. Okay. Now we can put the window back in. You just put, actually now here's the thing, I got an alarm system, so I have these magnetic contacts right here on this side, so I need to go in with this side first. Okay, so you get one side in, push the other side in, and then you slowly lower the window, and it'll slide right back down onto those balances. Okay, and then you're going to push the clips back down. They also sell these plastic clips too. They sell everything. I had to replace, not on this window, but I had to replace one of the locks. And that's it, and you're good to go. It's very easy. So, I know for years, I mean, we moved in here in 1996, and for years, on one of my other windows, I had a broken latch. Not the latch, but the keeper, I guess. And I was like, I didn't know, but now, and then when I finally, was able to go on the internet and do searches and find out how damn easy it was to take these windows out, then I started replacing the balances. The one in my garage has been broken for years, but I didn't really care that much because it was in my garage. It was a side window, and we never opened it anyway. But I had a few other windows, and now I've gone around and fixed all my windows. My son's window, we had to use a board to hold it up because if one of the channel balances was totally broken, and you need both of them for the weight. So we always had to, when we raised the window, had to put a board in there to hold the window up. It was a real pain. So anyway, I hope this helps somebody. Like I said, you either replace them. It's not a huge expense, but if you have a lot of windows, it can add up. So if you're able to lubricate it and get it working again smoothly, then that's the way to go. It doesn't hurt to try that. So like I said, hope this video helped out. Thank you.